the number one thing we're supposed to do is typically the thing we're most afraid of, right? Oh, I'm so afraid to call the sellers. I'm so afraid to call that agent. I'm so afraid to do the prospecting, to do the work, to call the buyers, whatever. When we make it about other people, hey, you know what? I'm going to make this phone call and I'm going to genuinely care more about that person's outcome than they do. When you make that a priority, all that weight's been lifted off because it's not about us anymore, right? It's the only time we get kind of stressed out and anxious. It's when we're thinking about me, right? I need to get a deal. I need to make money. I need to do this. If we just kind of put that on pause for 1 second, if we can make the focus, hey, how can I serve this person? How can, I help them, whether it's, through something I do or something completely different that has nothing to do with me. How can I just help this person today? Guys, it makes doing the work so much easier. So much easier.
Love it, man. And I know you care about people a lot. That's why we resonate, that we work together, because we really do care and we love it. We love helping people out. So last question that's on here that you can check, Mark. It would say, did I study and improve my knowledge? Always be improving. Have an audio book. I don't know. I always like to just sharpen the axe, whether that's in business or just in general. I just like to learn. Okay. So make learning the journey, make learning like what you're trying to achieve instead of just like a one-time result. Like, oh, I'll be happy once I do this. Like, no, your progress is exciting, right? Find joy in that. So the last couple questions that I actually write out, and if you guys are like, oh, this is a lot, guys, this takes like 5 minutes as well. This doesn't take very long. What did I do well today? Well, I stayed focused. That was a good one. Okay. What do I need to improve on? My script, I'm not that smooth yet. I need to practice more scripts, right? I need to practice the scripts. What's the next thing? What will you do to improve? Well, you know what? I'm going to commit. I'm not going to wake up at 5 a.m. yet, because that's a little nuts. Let's go 5 a.m. and I'm going to start working out. That's not something I'm doing. Okay. And what did I learn today? I learned about the painless flipping method, right? I think that's an awesome method to leverage people that have experience to do more deals. Okay. So then that's pretty much it, guys. You obviously can scroll back up at the end of the day and just see if you accomplished all your things. If you did not, you can just, it's pretty self-explanatory. I did follow up with John. I did not get my VAs their list, but I'm going to forward that to the next day. And I'm going to pick up my check. So it's in progress, as you can see there. So anyway, Nate, I know this can seem a little overwhelming. It is a lot to write down, but I know this is basically I broke this whole thing down. It's not just to plan your day. It's like it's like a process of working. Like, and I think it's extremely important for someone that's brand new to entrepreneurship. Even myself, dude, like I know having something like this helps me, because if I don't follow, like have structure, I'm just going to go and attack what I think is most important, when that's not usually what's the most important. We always go for and if you've read the book, 4 Disciplines of Execution, they talk about the whirlwind. We always want to go to what we feel like is the most important thing, or that's like urgent, but usually urgent doesn't mean important. Urgent just makes us feel like it's important because we can get it done and we get that dopamine fix. But getting the results you want, does it seem urgent to prospect today, Nate? No, it doesn't seem urgent to like make some of those calls, because you're not going to see the results for those potentially for 30 days, 60 days. But if you can do this consistently, this is the winning formula. There's dudes that can just stay locked in on this, and this is all they do. They just like, okay, I got to call, and they crush it. They just absolutely crush it. And they have low overhead businesses. They've been doing it. Like I see people all the time that they're wholesaling businesses. It's just like them and a VA, and they just do the work. They go do the work and they crush it, and they build up a pipeline so big over time that they work like a couple months a year and they're good, right? So, but in the beginning, you have to set yourself up to build up those muscles and build up the endurance. This is not something that you can just hop in and get a 100K deal like after 2 phone calls. Like everybody would be doing that if that was the case. Anyway, Nate, I'm done rambling on. Do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, last thing I'll say is, guys, whether it's this, you can get it for free in our Facebook group, but whether it's this or you like kind of a different format better, if there's one takeaway, it is that, guys, like having some way to plan, right, for success, and then tracking and measuring it, like that is important, right? There's a lot of different ways you can go about doing it, but planning for success, tracking it, measuring it, like those are a must. And the one last thing I'll say is, as cool as all of this is, don't you dare let me catch you working on this sheet during prospecting hours when you're supposed to be calling leads, following up with leads, and doing the hard work. No. This is early in the morning time or late at night time. This ain't working time. All right. That's the only thing I will say. So guys, don't kind of use these things as excuses to avoid the hard work. All right. Because that is what's going to keep you unsuccessful with wholesaling forever.
That's it. And I created this, guys, so you could do the hard work, because I know it's hard to do the hard work. Execution is the hardest thing. Like, this is the thing I want to say. I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to talk to you guys directly. Look, we were just like, in the past, we were in the industrial age. They're calling this age the age of wisdom, the age of knowledge. Okay. Like, the information is out there. You can go ask Gemini. Apparently Google has an AI thing now. Gemini, you can ask ChatGPT. You can ask any of them. They're going to give you the formula to a wholesale. The information's out there. It's not that difficult. What is hard? Execution. Doing the work. That's the hardest thing. That's why there's so many people that want to be business owners and entrepreneurs, and the ones that fail, because there's ones that think it sounds cool and they do all the admin stuff and they do the stuff that's easy, but they don't focus on the revenue generating activity, which is normally you have to actually work. You have to do hard things sometimes, right? So that's what I got to say is, execution is everything. Ideas are easy. Execution is everything. The idea of wholesaling, extremely easy, right, Nate? Like, just find a discounted property and find a buyer that'll pay more. That's pretty dang easy. Now go do it, right? That's why we have these things in place, so you can take action, and they will help you. Do you agree, Nate?
100%, man. And I think our man William Jones here had a question. How do they get their hands on the schedule?
Easy, easy, easy. We got this for you. Let me actually show you exactly how to get there. You guys can still see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So if you guys go over to our Facebook group, Painless. Oh, shoot. I need to make us smaller. Hold on. There it is. Okay. So if you guys go to the Painless Flipping free Facebook group, if you request, we got some people requesting to get in right now, which is nice. We'll let them in. But all you have to do is you just have to go to the guide section. That's it. Or you can go to start here, watch a welcome video so you know where everything is. And it says start number 1. Go to the guide section, and to go to our free course, go to the guide section. It's right here. You're going to get the link just in the first guide right there. Bam, right there. That's it. You get it right here. You can click on it, and I'll even show you guys how to print it off, because it's important. I think you guys should print this off. This is the whole action plan. We got the schedule. Obviously, the routine, the scheduler is in there, plus the routine that I recommend. But if you guys just go here to download, and you go to PDF print, so you can go to the library, or you can print this off at your house. You just download it, print that bad boy off. Absolutely. Guys, I spent tons of time working on this because I was tired of people not getting results because they're like, man, this doesn't work. It's like, no, you're just expectations and what you need to do. You're just not familiar with exactly what you need to be doing in order to see the results. So I made something and said, 90 days, do this. You will get a deal, period. If you don't, talk to me. And it's mainly probably like little tweaks, little baby tweaks that if you did and you took the action, that would enable you to 10x it. Not just like do a deal. I'm talking like 10x it if you just tweak stuff and you're taking this action. That I answered your question. Did I answer your question, buddy?
I think so. They know where to find it.
They know where to find it. It's in there. All right. Anything else? Guys, if you're watching this and you enjoyed this, please, I know went a while, but hey, in order to say important things, it takes time. And I know people want that information ASAP, but hey, that's what we got to say. If you like this, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share with your friends, and join our Facebook group. We'd love to work with you. And if you want to work with us individually in our apprenticeship, go to painlessflipping.com, book a call. We'd love to work with you. And Also, batch leads. Don't forget, this is, we're going live on Batch's YouTube channel. If you guys don't have Batch yet, give it a shot. They do free skip tracing with a 7-day free trial. You can skip trace, and after that, they give you up to 10,000 skip traces for free if you continue. So it's pretty dope. Anything else, Nate?
That's all I got. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Till next time.
Peace out, everybody.